Oh, thank you, survival. You're reliable, reliable survival. Thank you so much. And good morning. Not going to do a word search today on my live, so I have to get some more word search books. I have them in the house, I just didn't gather them. And that word search book that we've been working on is completely done. So it was fun. And if you guys like doing the word search with me, let me know in your comments below, and I will continue doing those videos. Also, please remember to hit the thumbs up button, and if you're new, introduce yourself. I know my lives are a little bit earlier. They used to be at 10, and I'm doing them at 9, and I used to do an hour, and I'm doing 30 minutes. So good morning, Farm Life. How are you? Welcome to my live. Just relaxing a little bit, having my coffee, getting ready to go back outside. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know if you've been to any of my lives before, but I usually I'll do a word search with everyone, and we talk about whatever topic I'm doing on my word search is the topic of the day. And today I'm not doing it because I completed that book with everyone, so I have to round up some more word search books. So I'm just going to relax, have my second cup of coffee, and welcome everybody in. Welcome in. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're here. So sometimes I'll do live while I'm cooking or prepping or doing other things, but lately the morning lives have been kind of relaxed. Like I said, I like to do word search with you guys. I'm sure Lisa will be coming in. We're missing Lisa. We're missing Misty. Misty isn't in. Ryan isn't in. They'll be coming. My coffee crew. So I'm going to pick a topic for today, and I think it would be very interesting. Potting soil. I know that a lot of you with gardens make your own potting soil. And personally, for me, I found it way too complicated. I'm sure it's very economical, and I'm sure it's better, but I just buy mine. I just buy my potting soil. So I wanted to know how difficult is it really? What do you use? How do you do it? Where do you store it? Um, so that's the topic of the day, potting soil. What kind do you use? The topic of the day is potting soil. Do you make it or do you buy it? If you buy it, let me know what brand you like. If you make it, please share with us how you make your potting soil. Quiet morning. No one's chatting. Good. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm a city girl, so I live like on the not in the city, but like a little away from the city, but still in the name of the city. If you can figure that out. But a suburb, I guess. I'm a suburban Mimi. um, so I mean, it's just as easy for me to go buy it. And to be honest, I got uh, I think there were 1 cubic foot bags. I think of real good potting soil. I've bought it before. I got it at Aldi's for $2.99 a bag. So I may go back today and get some more and pick up some pick up some flowers for the front yard and get that going. Learning all this stuff. I know it's hard. I mean, I don't. I mean, uh, it's a lot of work to be making all this stuff. I don't have any livestock. So by the time I go and buy everything that you need to make it, it's like just buy a bag of soil. you know, I use organic fertilizer. Um, yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? I don't use any pesticides. It's like I treat my plants like my babies, so I'm not overly concerned about buying potting soil. I mean, I am not Martha Stewart. I do have to clean out my aero gardens today. I'm going to be making a list of things I need to do. That just reminded me. Clean out aero garden. I hate doing that. It's such a pain. Yeah, I got my work cut out for me today. This list is going to be getting longer and longer. I know projects, busy time of year. You're good. Yeah. Thank you very much. It's not very big. I don't have a huge job at all. I really don't. It's perfect for like a family. You know. Um, and instead of me having different areas of ingrown garden, and I just cannot bend anymore to weed and prune, and it's a mess. It gets to be a mess, and I said not this year. So one big area is going to be seeded. I'm going to grass seed it today. Um, and then the other area that I was working on, I started putting all my pots on, and I'm going to be purchasing some nice planters. I have one big one that I think I'm going to put some tomatoes in. Um, but I had more tomatoes in that. So the rest is going to be like going, everything's going to be in pots or containers and going all the way around the perimeter of the yard um, in containers. It's going to be a container garden. And also, I am going to try to make some kind of patio for the table. Well, not me, but Um, so the yard is still nice. I wanted that I could still use the yard and still have my garden, because the last couple of years it just looked like one big farm, and that's fine. But I mean, I like to sit out there. I like to entertain. So I just want to do it a little different. Plus, it'll help me. And to be honest, I think I'm growing about the same amount of food. So it doesn't. It's not that I'm cutting back. The only thing I'm cutting back on maybe are the tomatoes. That's about it. Hi, Mark. How are you? Good morning. Thank you for coming on. Yeah, that's what I did. I put down garbage bags, trash bags over the garden area, and then I covered it with the weed cloth. And then I had the planks that I well, not planks, but like the wood from the deck that I had. Um, it's been sitting in the yard a couple of years, and I was like, what am I going to do with this wood? I'm glad I kept it. Placed the boards on top, and now no more weeding. It's going to be fantastic. I can't remember. I threw away the wrapper. I bought it at Ocean State Job Lot. And my landscaper was here yesterday. He carried a few of the boards. He just did it as a favor. And I paid him in pepper plants. I gave him 6 pepper plants. Um, but he said it was the good one. It was very, very thick. So it was the good one. And he said I did a good job. So I just couldn't lift the wood. But and if you're in doubt, you can use 2 layers of it. He also said to use 2 layers. But if you're using just the weed cloth, you should use 2 layers. Yeah, that weeding, it makes it not even fun. It's like, and the more it rains, the more the weeds you get, and and I think I am able to control the pots more. I mean, I have tarp, so if God forbid we're going to get hail or a couple of days where we're going to get like torrential downpours, I could just go loosely cover them, just enough to protect them. Like I don't know, I just think it's better. Yeah, I can't remember how much it was, and I cannot remember the name of it. I could go onto their website and maybe recognize it, and then I could maybe post a pic or something. Yeah, I will try. I mean, you can't see through it at all. Like it's like when you look through that thing, it's black. It's definitely thick enough. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. I don't know if I feel like motivating today. I'm writing my chores down, and I have to empty the dishwasher, which I hate doing that. I don't know if I'll get this all done today, but it is a to-do list. So, it's going to be about 77 and about 80% humidity and sunny. So for New England, this is like a nice summer day. I use window air conditioners because I always had this fear that if it if the AC unit went out, then the whole house is hot. So I will not get central air. But I'm going to try to hold off this year and not put my air conditioners up till the first week of June. Because once they're up, you tend to use them. But we're going to be getting rain for about 3 or 4 days. I'm hoping none of the animals ate any of my vegetables or fruits out there that are going. They never go after anything stupid like, scallions that'll grow back the next day. No, they're gonna go after the leafy greens. Oh, that's great. No, no plants got damaged or anything? Because that is heartbreaking. That's the worst. It's like watching one of your kids fall off their bike or something. I am thinking if we're going to get a couple of days of rain, I think I'm going to save all the indoor chores for the rainy days. I'm just going to concentrate on the outside. I know it's been crazy with tornadoes. They even had a tornado in Pittsburgh. I think it was Saturday night or Sunday during the service. We're having a church service, and even they got a tornado. It's been crazy. Good morning, Nona Grace. How are you? I heard that there are more wildfires in Canada, and some of the smoke is coming across the border. Um, I guess like the Northwest and the Midwest might be getting some smoke, but last year that like killed the garden. I had to literally go out and get more tomato plants and everything. It was terrible. I'm glad you're doing good, Nona. We're just sitting here talking about potting soil, making your own, or do you buy your own? If you do have a garden, and how you make it. You make your own as well. Do you find it to be a lot of work? Is it just as expensive? Like what's the difference between your potting soil and potting soil that you buy? I've never made my own, and I don't. To me, it just seems like a lot of work, so I just don't bother. Yeah, see, I can't. Yeah. Well, I know that there's a mixture of stuff you can buy, and you just kind of put it together. I don't know. I don't mean garden soil. I mean regular, like for pots, potting soil. So, yeah, Nona Grace, how do you make yours? Oh, okay. Well, that sounds interesting. Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, so you don't throw anything away either. That's good. Well, I never use the rotten bananas. I soak the banana peels in water in a mason jar for like a week, and then I would pour the water in the garden. However, I am told that there is a new chemical on the fruit called peel or something, and so now I'm afraid to do it. I'm afraid to use the banana peels. So they're just making it so difficult to do anything. Yeah, it's a real fireplace. It's a real working fireplace. It gets lit often. It looks a little off center the way I have the camera, but it's really not. Do you really? Well, I'm such a coffee freak that there's never any leftover coffee. I know. That's why I want to grow as much as I can. And then I don't care if I grow too much because I'll can it, I'll dehydrate it. Some things are just better if you just cut up and freeze. So, good morning, Dirk. How are you? I'm going to keep this going a little bit because some people are just coming in. So, you use leftover coffee or the coffee grounds? Oh, the Hungarian hot. Oh, yeah. Well, I pickle my jalapenos and so I freeze some of them and I make salsa with it and it's a lot of fun. Lots of fun. Good morning, Echo. How are you? Thanks for joining me. Okay, that's interesting because I mean I don't have a problem using the coffee grounds. Um, yeah. Well, I mean I guess when you think about it, coffee is it's like an organic, earthy thing. It's a plant. It's from a plant, so yeah. How many do you have to save? Like you'd have to save a lot, right? I mean, I only make one little pot of coffee a day, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing the coffee grounds. Definitely. Oh, you did, huh, Derek? How does it work for you? I'm gonna try it. Why not? I'm wondering, right, if you mix the used coffee grounds in a jar with some water, stir it up and then just like water the plants with it. That might work well. Oh, see? Okay, I'm definitely gonna try this. Yay! Echo, thank God, huh? Now, is the boot gonna be off in time for your surgery? That's such good news. I'm glad. Glad that you're doing well. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna pray that it works out for you. You don't need two things to deal with. How does your foot feel though? Like, do you take your foot out of the boot at all? Because I'll be honest with you, they wanted me to keep my boot on like for a while. And I said no. I didn't really start getting better till I started using my foot. To be honest with you. Yeah, you should be excited. You have a lot of good news coming your way, and that's wonderful. Just in time for summer. You're going to get both things out of the way and enjoy the summer. It's going to be nice. It'll be a good summer for you. Yeah, I still found that like from being in the boot and walking with the boot that when I took it off, my gait was weak. And my legs like my walking was awful. It was very wobbly. Um so I just kept little by little just making sure I didn't lay down too much or because I mean I laid down 4 months. So that was a lot to get things back to normal. So I will get to do. Yeah, that's good. My mom used to get that periodically. Her doctor would order it because I couldn't get her out to go. I mean, it would be really, really hard. So she used to get it at home. Really? Yeah, I gotta strengthen my legs. I'm just so, oh, I don't know. I would like to go for a walk today. I've taken a couple of walks, like just around the block, but I didn't want to overuse my ankle, you know. So I'd go around once and come home. But I mean, it's warm out. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna try to walk. Maybe I don't think I can do a half hour. Usually I walk like a mile in a half hour, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. But even if I go for a 15-minute walk, it's something. I'll start building up. Yeah, I know the shingles are just awful. Now it was affecting your eyes the last time we saw you come on here. Is it still affecting you? Well, that'd be an awful long walk. There are no local liquor stores around here. How about the Italian bakery up the street? Hi, Survival. Thanks for coming back. That's funny. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your eye. Yeah, I'll go walking for exercise, stop at the bakery, grab a chocolate donut, eat it on the way home, walk off the calories. Oh, good. No, I did not get them all back. Nope. I stayed right around 1,200. There's about between 540 and 600 missing. So I can't believe they did that. And I really thought I'd get some of them back. I mean, I think I should get them back. I've emailed them twice and I haven't heard from them, so we know how that goes. Yep. I think it's awful. There's no rhyme or reason for it. Like, what is the reason for that? I should have had about 2,000 subscribers by now because I lost a big chunk of them one day. And then over the next day or so, I was losing like 20, 30, 40, another 25. So I've lost a lot. I should be close to 2,000 by now. So I'm just I want to build it up a little bit more. I'm grateful that, you know, Pinball thought enough of us to help us out. He did nothing wrong. He's a good guy, and it's just the way it happened. Who knows? But don't they understand that if we're a larger channel too, they will make money off of us too? Like, let us grow. Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you don't have time to comment or you don't know what to say, when you watch a video, just put a smiley face or something in there. You know what I mean? Like, just anything. Or a thumbs up, a little emoji. Just do an emoji. It's a comment. But it's awful that it has to be that way. I know. I will never forget that. I will never forget that. Yep. That was so sweet of him. I know, because if we all grow, they're gonna make money off of us too. Don't they want our money? Yep. Makes no sense. But we just gotta help each other. We're gonna constantly be shouting each other out. Um, you know, do what we can. So I think I'm gonna start shouting out the smaller channels, um, and trying to help them out that way. Yeah, that would make sense, survival, right? Oh, really, Norma? How I can't get an answer out of anyone. What does YouTube pay? What do they pay? I heard it goes by every 1,000 views. You get something. Is that views on your channel or is that a video or I can't get an answer from anyone. It's so confusing. It's like you don't know what to believe. Yeah, can of worms, I know, huh? Yeah, I am. I'm going to start shouting out more. And I try to do it at least a couple of times a week. But if I find a channel, like a small channel, and I really like them, I always say, I came across this great channel today, go check them out. And what's that? Derek, I don't know what that is. Well, guys, I am over my schedule. I really got to end the live. I don't want to. Um, wow, 30%. Wow. Okay, I'll try to get to it. Thank you for telling us. But I really gotta end the live because I am over schedule. I have a bunch of stuff to do today. Thank you all for coming so much. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you didn't leave a thumbs up on your way in, could you please leave one on the way out? I appreciate it. Have a blessed day.